Did I ever tell you this one thing that just kind of blew me away? And that was, okay, Steven was going with, that Holly girl for, a year or whatever. And then he went to go live with her in Kansas City. And, she ended up running his life, telling him what to do. And it was over and he came back. And no more problems with that. But then he finds this girl, right, named Kelly. And I tell you, it is just amazing. I mean, when I met her, she was really nice, and she still is nice. I'm glad that they're together. But found out that her mother actually was my sister's best friend growing up. Okay? And I used to have a crush on her mom. And when she told me who her mom was, I was going like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I said, my kids already knew about this woman because I talked about her, but I didn't even know she had a kid. I didn't even know she had a daughter. And so when I'm sitting there going, you mean the woman that I used to have a crush on when I was a kid? And they're going, yeah. She goes, I don't know. I never knew nothing about it. I'm going, no, you have to understand. I've told my, family about that. And then here you are, you're actually met up with my son. Anyway, I think she's a hard worker. She has always been, kind to me, hugs me, tells me she loves me, calls me dad, and I'm glad they're together. Now, the only problem that I've had though is that Chelsea thinks that she is a lot like Holly. And yes, there are some very little similarities. There's been times where Kelly's told Steve what to do, but that happens in any relationship. Chelsea's told me what to do, and I've told Chelsea what to do. The thing about it is, to me, I'm finally found some in-laws that like me. You know what I mean? And I don't want to mess that up. And I don't think that anything in the relationship is that bad, you know. But I've been trying to tell Chelsea, you got to work with it. Got to work through this. You got to treat this woman with respect. He chose her, and we're supposed to be supportive and stuff like that. And I am supportive. I like the woman. I think she's great. You know, she is. She has a car that she's trying to pay. This car is like, I forgot, a couple $100 a month. It's a really brand new. It's nice. I mean, my goodness. And she worked hard. She did work with Chelsea at the same place, but then ended up quitting. And then she ended up working at another place, and they were giving her very little. Well, they gave her lots of hours in the beginning, but then it got down to nothing, basically nothing. So now she is working with Chelsea again, and just started yesterday. I just wish that Chelsea would, if she has this kind of feelings, keep it to herself because it's not helping anybody. It's not. The woman's not bothering nobody. It's not like Holly, where she was telling Steve to make up stories about me. You remember those stories, and that was awful to do that because she wanted him to go and live with her now and didn't want to have to do it later. So that's why she came up with that idea about saying I was neglecting him, and he went along with it because he loved Holly. Well, now she, of course, she apologized. That was awesome. She apologized without anybody telling her to do it. So I know now that Holly has changed, but that's over. They're not going to ever be together again. And I like this woman. I think she's nice, and she invited us over to eat. Was it yesterday? And ate spaghetti over there and stuff, and we cracked up and all that. And she's just fun to be around. So you should be supportive when you have people that are good. Of course, no one's perfect. People are going to have a little bit of flaws, and you got to accept that. Unless it's something really bad, then I can understand. Like doing drugs or stealing or cheating or lying all the time, something like that. I never had her do any of those things. Occasionally, yes, they get into fights or she tells them what to do, but that's their relationship. It's not ours. All right, you guys have a good one. Take care, and God bless. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. Bye.